welterweight man.
I can't see the ring.
Sanchez by the Massachusetts State Boxing
Pro record of 12 wins, no losses, weighing 146 pounds, from Palmer Park, Maryland, Sugar Ray Leonard.
No coaching while the bout is going on. In between. Shake hands, men, come out boxing.
Leonard won a decision over him. Eklund lost the decision to Rodriguez. You're watching in color. Eklund is wearing the blue trunks, and Sugar Ray Leonard, the black boy, is wearing the white. Never seen before. Eklund has a habit of dropping that left hand, and that could be trouble because Leonard has quick hands. That brought a smile to Eklund's face. I don't know why. Eklund very awkward. Sugar Ray giving it to Muhammad Ali. His real name is Ray Charles Leonard. 1 minute left in round one, scheduled for 10. Home box office, happy to bring it to you. Leonard has been flashy, but he hasn't done much. Eklund also has done very little. Tried to sneak a right over there, just barely grazed his chin. About 20 seconds left in round one. Eklund seems to have very good quickness, Don. Oh, yes. He told me he was going to move from side to side. There he goes. Only seconds remaining. There's the bell for round one. Aggressive now. Eklund has never been knocked down, and neither has Sugar Ray in the professional ranks. Leonard is staring him square in the eye. Eklund seems to flinch a little bit, Larry. Good footwork by the Olympic champion. Well, if his goal is to frustrate Leonard, he's doing it. Leonard still hasn't solved his speed, still doesn't know where to find him. He really doesn't like being the aggressor, and I think in his own cute way, Eklund is making... Time running out in round two. Half a minute to go. Well jabbed by Leonard. Eklund smiling again. Eklund is down. Let's see if they call that a knockdown.
Watch your hooking around the neck. Come on,
Nope. Not a knockdown. And the bell rings. I didn't think that was a knockdown, Don. I'm back. But of course, with an opportunity like this, perhaps he slowed down his living a little bit. Or he may have liver trouble. Eklund has a habit of smiling when he gets hit, and it's really not funny. That was a good punch. Of course, Leonard keeps his left low also, so it's just a question of who's got the better reflexes with that low left.
Right.
Seems that Eklund is more aware of trying to slip that right over. Leonard hasn't really tried yet.
Leonard will connect with a both.
Sugar Ray smiled at that one, and I think that Eklund leads him 2 smiles to 1 so far.
Didn't do them. Business is trying to twist the guy and rough him up. There's that smile by Eklund again after he was tagged. Now he's laughing.
If he gets knocked out, he'll go into hysteria.
He may get knocked out if he takes a couple more like that. You see how Leonard grabs him around the neck?
Young Eklund is very ring-wise. He's handling this quite well.
To the other part of it, Larry. Here's round 4. Eklund forcing the action but not doing too much about it. Goes southpaw for a moment, runs into that right hand.
This is not an easy fight for Sugar Ray Leonard. I think it's a good fight for him to meet a fellow like this at this stage of his career.
Might teach him patience.
Well, he was looking to put that right hand across. Now he tries the left, but neither one of them worked.
Eklund is a good defensive fighter. Good counter-punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. A minute to go in the round. Last round. Now Leonard is trying to end it.
He looks like he's trying to hurt him with every punch now. He's not feeling him out.
A little over anxious. Trying to bring the guard down. Half a minute to go in the round. There's the bell.
Round 5.
Here comes round 5, halfway point in the fight. And again, that relentless jab by Leonard. Leonard has not been able to connect solidly with the right hand, however, to any great extent. Which is why Eklund is still in there.
I asked Eklund why, with all those amateur fights, he didn't try to get to the Olympics. And he said, well, before this last crop of Olympians, Olympic medals didn't mean a whole lot except the heavyweights. And, of course, Howard Davis and Sugar Ray Leonard have helped trigger a lot of interest in the lighter divisions.
Right. Eklund was twice Golden Glove champion of New England. For the most part, it's a left-handed duel.
When he suggests that Ray Leonard could grow up to be a middleweight.
I think you're right, although he's tall enough.
That right hand landed, but not really flush, high on the cheekbone.
Eklund would settle for that. A little mugging in there. Half a minute to go.
Shall we dance?
How about this? Crowd likes it.
You know what it's called? Macho, macho, macho man.
Oh, he almost got him that time. This is one of the most interesting rounds of the fight. I'm Don Dunphy with Larry Merchant in the Heinz Auditorium in Boston. Olympic champion Sugar Ray Leonard, undefeated as a pro with 12 wins. Dick Eklund of Lowell, Mass, who has either won 14 out of 15 or 14 out of 16, depending on who you listen to. And Eklund suddenly opens up. He went southpaw. That was the best rally of the fight by Eklund.
In this round.
Yes, he has. Little head work by Eklund. Eklund is down. 4, 5, 6. He's been down for the first time in his career. He took the mandatory 8 count, and there's the bell. After being down for the first time in his career. Now Leonard is really trying to knock him out.
That was a good right hand to the body by Leonard.
I saw that. Leonard is complaining about being gripped behind the neck, but there's no unpleasantness there. Look at that left hand by Eklund around the neck, and he's warned to... Leonard is starting to punch out his man. He's got him in trouble.
Don't hit. Get off his neck.
You hear the referee talking to them. 2 minutes left in the round.
From the look on his face, of Eklund's face,
They were all in there. 1 minute left in the round. Eklund boxing well, managing to stay alive and making Leonard miss again and again.
Right.
Kinds of fighters on the way up, and this seems to be an awfully good experience for Leonard. He has shown the patience. He has his man measured now.
He's got him in trouble.
Right, you're holding, Eklund. Let go.
That was the referee telling Eklund he was holding.
Good right hand.
Made him smile. They didn't hear the bell. Now they heard it. Eklund's mother to the microphone. Here's the 8th round. Just as they do. Eklund has gone southpaw again. He did pretty well at that in 1 round. Could you get her, Larry?
No, I couldn't, but she's got tears welling up in her eyes.
Eklund kissed him on the head. Eklund still fighting. He's game.
I think this is a case of where his manager is acting more like a mother than a manager. I think Eklund is outclassed, but he's in the fight.
right.
He's not dazed. He's clear-eyed. He's in the fight.
And he was only down one until the 8th round.
Good right hand.
Another one. Leonard is holding and hitting in there. Leonard was holding and hitting, but the referee didn't seem to notice it. Eklund gamely fights back. He put in a good one himself.
Shaky a round and a half ago.
Well, like I said, I'm his manager and his mother. But really a mother. And I think your mother will be the same way I am.
We love you, though.
To me, he's still my little baby.
In real life, this is what happens to the Rockies of the world. They can be game and tough, but against a fighter with this class, this skill, just not enough.
You can hear those punches. He hurt him again. Eklund was hurt, but he's still in there and smiling.
He's got a cut over his right eye now, Eklund.
Hey,
Hurt
wobbly.
with the right hand.
He was on his way down, and things are being thrown in the ring. The mandatory 8 count as Eklund is down for the second time in the fight.
Where's the ring light?
Eklund cut over the right eye now. Leonard just warming up on him. Some people are yelling, "Stop it." Eklund is wobbling. It's all right with me if they stop it, and I think they should. There's no way Eklund can win this fight. He's trying, though, with everything he's got. Is down. Let's see if that's a knockdown. And Eklund just walked over it. They're counting not a knockdown. This is unbelievable. Is the round over? Nobody seems to know what's happening.
Indicated that he was tripped on his way down.
Here's the 10th and final round. That was not a knockdown. You know, I remember Rocky Marciano knocking out Harry Kid Matthews, Larry, and stepping over him just as Eklund stepped over Sugar Ray Leonard. That must be a Massachusetts custom. Leonard is way ahead. Eklund, he is still trying.
Break, both men step back, both men.
Good rally by Eklund. Count that time.
That was a right to the rib cage that knocked him down. It lifted him off his feet.
The referee didn't count it a knockdown.
Well, if Eklund can count that fight in Denmark as a win, we can count that as a knockdown.
Well, I wouldn't want to see him get knocked out now. He went this far. over. I don't think there's any doubt about who the winner is.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me also announce that there will be
Okay,
a
Dick,
to follow.
what was your thoughts